ESPN has pillow fights on TV. Pillow fucking fights. Guys, we have global access to the existence and the truth of the faithful lives of people that are in religious documentation, okay, with everybody able to have access to it and say, hey, this is great, and spread it worldwide. Okay. And you guys have pillow fights for philanthropy on ESPN. The people that have the ESPY awards and the V for Victory Jim Valvano things, let's raise money to bombard people with radiation to survive toxic environments with the cancer cells trying to mainly shut the body down because of unnecessary stress and toxins in the environment. And you guys have fucking pillow fights on ESPN. And then you have people sitting there going, hey, you can make it too. You can make lots of money for the pillow fights and the bombarding people with radiation because they have no intention on stopping stress and toxic environments through economic conflict. You can fucking do it too. Why the fuck would I want to do that? And why would I want to teach that to my kids? What the fuck is wrong with you people? You guys didn't expect the guy from the book of Revelation, the one that's like Adam, Moses, Judas, John, to talk as vulgar as I do. What did you think Jesus said when he made the whip and went through Solomon's temple? We've gone over that 1,000 times. A hypocrite is, you know what a hypocrite is? A hypocrite is a pimp. And a heathen is prostitutes and johns. Okay, so how many times in the Bible does Jesus talk about hypocrites and heathens and yell at the hypocrites and heathens? So we can sit there and have Will Chimp said, I saw you little girl being trafficked. I would have saved you if I could. Well, then stand up for the Lord's Prayer, you stupid fucking heathen. Working for hypocrites. Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. I want to be my own counsel and I want a coffee. He's an actor. Acting like the rest of you. Right? You too can be successful. College on my time. I get to take tests when I say I get to take the test. Okay, there is no test. Just stand up and live the Lord's Prayer. And then go back to the faith of Psalms and sustain it with the wisdom of Proverbs. I was thinking about houses today. I remember I watched that one with that little couple in Colorado that went out and took themselves off into the boondocks, like all the nature lovers do. It's like, how can you love nature if you hate being around other people? I mean, I hate secular holidays because I never get any fucking sleep. You scare the shit out of. I felt good for him when he lost his hearing and he could sit in here by the window for cool air. During 4th of July, let's murder each other instead of stand up for the Lord's Prayer and put out flagpole rogs and sing war songs and get drunk and stupid and shoot off guns and try to kill our neighbors, And so celebrating stupidity. And like Suzuki says, an idiot looks for any excuse to get drunk. It's like, yeah, I know. Hey, in New Mexico, hey, the 2-year-old, hey, tap a keg. Hey, it's a quinceañera, tap a keg. Hey, grandma's 89, tap a keg. Right? It fucking sucks. An idiot looks for any excuse to get drunk. Okay? Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top. Reckon they never will. Rocky Top, life. It's a shame that life can't be simple again. Okay. When have you lived the Lord's Prayer? And why the fuck were you trying to sing down the holler, trying to make $1, stand up for the Lord's Prayer and get your common sense back again and stop being mayhem in the walls of an insurance commercial? That makes no sense. Okay. Why do we have these archaic buildings with archaic wiring? Why haven't we rebuilt them? Or, like Lawrence said, it costs more money to rebuild or to renovate than it does to build new. It's like, that's because the new buildings are built like crap. But we can build better when we hold ourselves to a standard of Abrahamic standards and Solomonistic standards, share, care, good, and course need built to last. Then you're really doing something. Money's not real. So you allocate resources, the humans that know how to do it correctly, and then get the stuff together to do it correctly, because that's Elijah and Danielle, and they have 2 kiddos, and they're going to need a house for a home and a family and a man who loves her so, right? Assholes. Jack and Nina need a house built to last so they can come back and bring grandkids that are not in car commercials to see Grandma and Grandpa, right? Assholes. You don't like it, hypocrite and heathen, when I call you asshole for fighting for fuck money. Well, you know what? I don't care, asshole. Or rip off your head and spit down the slimy hole. I just beat your ass into a mud hole and splashed it dry. Okay? Hey, all you propaganda artists in California, all there are out in California is steers and queers, and I don't see no horns on you. Hook 'em. Oh, I accidentally opened Bevo's cage while I was doing something stupid on my phone. Damn, I have a degree. I'm working on my PhD. Hook 'em. Oh, okay. Technology should help us, not confuse us. Okay, I've been working with technology to help you and not confuse you, but no one seems to share it. It's simple. It's just basically, hey, that's the guy from the book of Revelation. And the people that actually represent the books in living flesh and speak them and live them are for real. I can see the little tears in your eyes about to fall, all right? And Kirk Signetti, he don't need all that money. Who does he think he is, Samuel Jackson? How many illegitimate children do you have, Kurt? How much money do you got to pay for your pussy? Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. And the dude on what's the other guy's name? The former Washington coach in Alabama now. How much do you have? As many illegitimate children as Deion Sanders and Nick Saban? Are you taking 5-minute showers? Why? If you heat the water properly, you're just circulating it. It's cool it out. And the more you use, the quicker the water cools and goes back to being cool instead of heated to help us have a healthier shower. So let's go in there. Let's take a shower together. You wash your body. Wash my body. I'll wash your body. You wash mine. Yeah, I used to enjoy my showers with Natty, Noah, Emily, Kate's, and Crummy's mommy. Yeah. Yeah, she liked to take showers together when she was being nice, out of my 3-month sex life. I'm not gonna miss you sex texting those murdering, child molesting, raping perverts at Fort Huachuca next to me in bed or pulling the hair on my inner thighs. No, not for one New York second. Not even a minute. I ain't giving that a minute. Hell no. Just like Zeke saying, hey, they shooting, and go run in the shower every time you have a secular holiday and idiots look for an excuse to get drunk. Zeke, that's one smart dog. I had the same problems when I used to walk him when we lived in the trailer park in Frytown next to old Fort Huachuca. We'd get walking out there. I'd be singing Tony Orlando and Dawn on my headphones real loud because no one was around. And hey, who am I? Just an ordinary guy trying hard to win me first prize. And then they start shooting. Zeke's like running back to the house. They shooting. These motherfuckers are crazy. It's like, yeah, Zeke nailed all you motherfuckers, didn't he? Good old, they called him General at because he had a lot of puppies with him and he was watching over him. He was a real sweetheart, how he was with cats and everything. They called him General, and Natalie was like, no. Got him up. That name sucks. It's like, what are we going to name him? So I took him walking, and he kept looking around in the sky. Yeah, something, I don't know what it was, but he kept watching, looking up in the sky. What you looking for, Zeke? So I sat there and sang to him. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air, and Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air, and the big one moves by faith, and the little one moves by the grace of God. That's About the same, y'all. I'm just kidding. We all saw the wheel. Wait, can't have one without the other. Like love and marriage. Since you can't despair, ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. He was a good dog. Yeah, he was. He was right up. Yeah, he's in the Kimmy zone. Yeah, he was. He was a character. He was smaller, so he had a little bit more of that, little guy syndrome. To, hey, come on, we can take them all. We can take them all. Where Kimmy was like, sure, you want to ride this train? But they were similar. I'm sure they would have been good friends because I'm pretty sure Zeke would like, I can take him. And Kimmy would go, you sure you want to ride this train? And Zeke would go, no, I'm good. Like he did when we ran into Hercules, who had cojones and was going out trying to get laid. And Zeke, he found out Zeke didn't it, but he was like, and I thought, he's going to try to kill you. And then no, the guy goes, you want to ride this train? And Zeke goes, no, but oh shit, I wish I still had my cojones so we could go out and get bitches pregnant together. That's how he was with the dude. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you. You have fun getting the girls that are not spaded pregnant. All right, then. Carry on, He was a cool dog. He was a bull mastiff. I was like, oh shit, because Zeke was trying to get into it. And the guy just stood there and goes, come on. I'm going to go. Bitches are out. Can you smell them? Let's go get one pregnant. It's like, hey, it's Snoop Dogg. He wants you to go with him. He's smoking weed and he's running wild and free. If that's what you call it. Getting women pregnant and then leaving. You're a man, not a dog. Okay? Build a house so you can have a home and a family and be the man that loves you so and end the conditions to be the champion of the burlesque show. Be like me. I liked the Mendoza kid. Okay. He's just dumb as a box of rocks, just like all you on TV. But with Jerry, talking, I know I like him too. I like him. I think he's well intended, and I think he's just as broken as the rest of the assholes on TV. And he's trying his best to be a good person, but that's impossible if you're not applying the physics of the Lord's Prayer and then going back to the start to begin. It's Psalms, it's Proverbs. I love you, mother. I love you too. I love my mom. My life's eternal, grace is infinite. But my mom died in a hospice in 1994 in April because the people that give us success on TV wanted me to hate my biological father because of some of the conditions in their relationship that exacerbated her conditions of her cancer. The cause of her cancer was stress through economic conflict and toxins from the economic conflict. Okay, the issues that the medical industry blames it on that happen in the bedroom. That's just something that agitates the components to make it start breaking down from the stress and the toxins. Okay. It's something you should avoid. It's in the book of Leviticus. Okay. But it's my dad was born and raised in El Paso around Fort Bliss with people that were studying him and me before I was even born. And they all come from the George Carlin School of the Manhattan Project. She wrecks the car, fuck her in the ass. If she doesn't believe in your religious beliefs, fuck her in the ass. Okay? Get her straight. Get her right. Okay? And you're like, you're such a liar. I'm not a liar. I had a mother who regarded me as her friend and her confidant. Okay? And wanted to be protected and want to protect women, so I didn't be a man that was like George Carlin. Okay? And George Carlin's a liberal. Okay, but if your wife wrecks a car, don't do all God Bobby Goldsboro. Fucking, are you a pussy? And you're watching Scotty die. Yeah, send him off to war. He's got to be a hero, right? And you guys are horrible, My parents had no intimacy, no privacy because of these pervert corporations called the Quorum of the 12, the Vatican, and the Pentagon. And you guys all vote for their contestants to be the American Idol of fook you, fook me for money. And you have fucking pillow fights on ESPN trying to raise money to cure cancer. You know how clinically fucking insane that is? It's more insane than Dodge Ram's trucks doing your work. Okay? You're a hoe cake factory destroying your environment with your arrogance and your ignorance. How can you do work with a Dodge Ram pickup fucking truck? You're nothing like King Solomon or King David. Yeah, and you're not a goddamn dinosaur. I don't have to kill you. Past, present, and future operate at the same time. You're already dead. Heaven and hell are instantaneous because life's eternal grace is infinite, and God's omnipotent and omnipotent also. So heaven and hell are your fucking T-Rex commercials. Squeezed in between the college football playoff of name, images, likeness, and the goddamn pillow fights, and never quit, never surrender, never give up, right? And you can win the national championship if the mobsters want you to beat those Duncan niggas from Texas, which they did. No, North Carolina State had no business winning that game at all. Everybody and their mother knows it. The 4 fouls called on Drexler before the half, the bullshit, that game shouldn't have even been close. That game was engineered and manipulated in the most heinous of fashions that a dog could figure it out. Okay? But because Guy Lewis, that loudmouth, whatever, was giving those loudmouth Negroes, they weren't really loudmouth. They were pretty nice guys. Larry Michon and Michael Young, and Clyde's a very nice guy. And Benny Andrews is, is like Punchy. It's all good. He was very shy and quiet and didn't like the big spotlight. And everybody knows Akeem Olajuwon is no Shaquille O'Neal. He's very quiet and tries to be a good Muslim. So what was wrong with the Slamma-Jamma? According to Shelby Henry, nothing at all. It was one of the ways he got through hell. Till they killed him with disease from the airport and industry.